Gary Greggs.
All right, Coach. Is it too early to talk about a signature win? I mean, this was a big win over a top 10 team, but is every win a signature win, or did this one really mean something for this team in taking it over?
Well, thank you. But every win in the SEC is a big win. We've talked about it. Wins in the SEC are like gold. You have to try to protect home and go on the road and steal some. So every win is a signature win when you play in the best league in the country, which is the SEC.
Keith Farmer.
Hey, Coach, defense down the stretch, that was key. I mean, they had a lot of blocked shots and just playing like you. I know you'd like to see them play.
I was so proud of our team. We really have practiced and challenged them with our one-on-one defense and building a wall, making people score over you. And we wanted to protect the three-point line. And tonight they locked in, and we did that.
Donnie Woods. Are you there, Donnie? There you go.
Coach, congrats on your win tonight. What are some things you're going to take away from this game to apply to your next 3 games?
Great question. One, we got to continue with the defensive intensity. We got to be consistent for 40 minutes like we were today. And there's still areas that we have to improve on, but I thought consistently we played hard for 40 minutes. Also, our offense, I thought we got stagnant at times, but I was so proud of us. We were 10 for 20 from the three-point line. But another thing that we can take away, we have really challenged our bench to step up, bring energy, and be productive. And tonight, Robin Benton, she came in, made some big shots early for us to get us going. Olivia Owens, I thought she came in, made some big plays around the rim, and then how she handled the ball screen, which she had been struggling with that. So it was great to see her do her job tonight. So the bench is going to be really big for us down the stretch.
Josh Sullivan.
Hi, Coach. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Look at that a little bit to Mississippi State on Sunday. Just how big would it be for this team to get off to a 2-0 start in SEC play against 2 ranked opponents?
I mean, that would be huge. But right now, we're going to celebrate this victory and enjoy this one just for a little while longer. When we wake up tomorrow, we'll go to Mississippi State. But they're well coached by Nikki McCray-Penson, and they're a tough team, and it's another ranked team. So we will be in another dogfight again on Sunday.
Keith Farmer.
Coach, we were kind of joking about it with the ladies earlier, but when KeKe grabbed Robin's face, I mean, that's something, though, that as a coach, I know you've got to like seeing because you know that they're keeping each other accountable.
I actually missed it during the game. However, I did watch the video and I loved it because they love each other. And that's one thing I love about this team. We have great team chemistry. They are sisters. They love each other, and they want to make sure that we're holding each other accountable, which is one of our winning attributes. So kudos to KeKe. She is the leader of our team, and I've talked to them about not talking to the referees and making sure we stay focused in the job that we need to do. So I'm glad that KeKe reined her back in and held her accountable.
Anything else for Coach Elzy? Going once. John Wong.
Hey, Kyra, congratulations and Happy New Year. You're 9 games into the season now. Do you think your team has a particular identity? I know at the beginning of the year you talked about all these things you wanted to accomplish. Where do you think they are at this particular point?
It's still early, but our identity is still the same. We have to be one of the toughest teams. We have to be one of the most resilient teams. And we got to continue to lay our heart on the floor on both ends. But I think we will continue to be a team. No one's bigger than this team. And as you see, different people have stepped up in all the games. So tonight, Blair Green, I mean, she made some huge baskets for us, but more than the baskets, I am so proud of her defense. I have been on her about her defense, and I challenged her, make someone score over you, and for her to level the ball off tonight, make people score, getting some block shots. So they are taking away from what we're doing in practice, so it's good to see them transferring it over to the games.
Okay, thanks everybody so much. We'll see you on Sunday.
Happy New Year.
Feel tonight. Did you feel in a rhythm?
I definitely felt in rhythm. I was getting a lot of good looks coming from off the screens set by my teammates, or just creating for myself. I did feel comfortable, especially with how hard we prepared for them and how well we came together at the end.
Keith Farmer?
Can you hear me all right?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Can you just talk about the defense down the stretch for one, and also Blair hit a couple of big shots down the stretch as well.
Defensively, it was big for us. These past 2 days, all we did was pretty much just focus on defense because we knew if we did our job on defense, then it would translate to the offensive end, and we knew that we could get our shots and, get points for ourselves. And then Blair, hey, I saw Blair open every time I just threw it to her. I just knew she was going to hit it. Like, I was cheering before she even shot it. But that's what she does. She's going to hit those shots when we need her to hit them.
Lonnie Demery.
Appears that you all actually every time it seemingly when you had a run, a little quick burst that Robbie was right in the middle of it, and so talk about that. And also another part of my is this: do you feel like that you all kind of wore them down as the in the second half, where y'all kind of got control of the game? Defensive started blocking shots and things and wore them down.
I definitely think that we did wear them down a little bit because in our offense we do a lot of movement, and we was forcing them into quick shots on defense and just getting them out of their game and out of control, and putting the pressure on them and making sure that we were controlling the pace and doing everything that we needed to do. And when we were making runs, Robin was always there, and she was hitting the shots that we needed her to hit. She was a big spark for us coming off the bench tonight.
Gary Graves.
Obviously, the 3-point, Arkansas's 3-point shooting was a big threat. What did you feel like you all had to really do to kind of limit that? Was it more about ball movement so they couldn't get three, or just trying to get a hand in their face, or both?
We knew that they were going to look to take a lot of threes, so we were just focusing on, forcing them to into driving because we were going to have help, and, we worked a lot on one-on-one defense and, making them score over. So as long as they weren't getting easy looks, then we were doing our job correctly.
Keith Farmer.
Arkansas's coach said something I thought was interesting, that, they kind of know what to expect from you, but that those added pieces this year that you guys have gotten are just what makes this such a better team. Could you just talk about just having those added pieces that you guys didn't have last year?
Those added pieces are what hold us together. It's not a 1-on-5 game, and, a lot of people don't recognize them for what they're doing, but it's a lot, and I give all the credit in the world to them. I would run through a wall for them because if I didn't have them, we wouldn't have we wouldn't be where we are today. So if he didn't expect that from them, then just keep doing that, and they're just going to keep proving everybody wrong because they are going to come out and play regardless of what anybody's expecting.
And I also wanted to just quickly ask, we were talking about how KeKe grabbed Robin's face to kind of keep her. Can KeKe do that to you, or can Robin do that to you?
If I get out of hand, at that point in time, they can do it. But, when we get up, I'm going to be like, all right, now. I got to get where you come from, but at least just tell me, okay, calm down.
Anything else for Rhyne Howard? Okay, thanks everybody. KeKe McKinney will open the floor to questions. I'll start. KeKe, last year South Carolina to open Southeast Conference play was a tough loss for you guys on the road. How much was it talked about to get off to a good start and a win to start league play tonight?
I mean, it was talked about a lot, but you know, we tried not to bring in last year. We try to have a confidence booster from last year, and that's about it. We try to learn from last year, but everything else, we have a new team, and we had to, you know, just come out strong and come out with a strong win, which we did. Okay.
Zach Hogan.
Y'all kind of got off to a slow start today. Do you attribute that at all to the extended holiday break you had, kind of taking a little bit to kind of get into that rhythm that you found in the second quarter there?
Definitely. I feel like that always plays a factor coming in off of a break. Trying to get the game win back, even if it's just for 2 or 3 days. It's kind of hard getting back into that. But I think that's why it was a slow start. But I'm glad we did pick it back up. And also credit to Arkansas. They came out and they played well. So we just had to get it together and get it rolling.
Any other questions for KeKe McKinney? Zach Hogan.
Hey, KeKe, there's a clip that's kind of going around on Twitter right now of you talking to Robin Benton after one of the plays, kind of grabbing her face a little bit. What were you talking, or what? I guess what do you? Yeah, it's on Twitter right now. I don't know if you'll probably see it later, but
I haven't seen it yet.
What were you kind of telling her, and what are you trying to tell your teammates when you're kind of pumping them up and giving them that energy there?
Yeah, so it was in the heat of the moment, and Robin, she had a great stop. To us, it wasn't a foul, but the referees caught it, and in the heat of the moment, everybody emotions are high and everything, and she was just going, and we were up, and we didn't need anything to stop us. So I kind of just grabbed her mouth to be like, all right, just chill out. We got it. Just calm down. And I was just trying to encourage her to just calm down and get back in it, because we were winning and we didn't need anything to, affect that. So I was basically just calming her down because she was just going. And sometimes you just gotta get it. But we are all comfortable enough to where you can do things like that.
Gary Graves.
Yeah, obviously, Arkansas came in as a high-scoring team, and it was going to take a lot of offense to try to keep up with them. But it turns out that just having enough depth to really slow them down on both ends really made the key for it. I guess if you could talk about just the offense that you all got down the stretch that helped put the game away as well as put you all ahead.
Yeah, so we all knew everybody was going to key in on Ryan. That's going to happen all the time with all of our games because she's just a great player. So we knew she was going to produce and do what she needed to do, but we also needed other people to step up and produce, especially off the bench. And that's where I feel like Robin and Olivia Owens, they did a really good job coming off the bench and helping us put points on the board. And also Jasmine, she helped a lot. And then, other people on our team, we are all talented. We all can score. So when they key in on Ryan, that gives people other chances to do what they can do. And that's what we did today.
Thanks, everybody. We'll bring in Rhyne Howard. Thank you. Good job.